You have surely heard about Bose, Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, and their incomparable contribution to India's freedom. But wait, have you heard any female among those names? I hope not. She is Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay. She was a freedom fighter, actor, social activist, art enthusiast, politician, and free-thinking feminist. She participated in non-cooperation movement, and after that she joined Congress Seva Dal, which was dedicated for the welfare of the poor. She was the first woman who was chosen to hold any political office in Indian independence movement. She recruited and trained women of all ages across India and became voluntary workers for Congress and Seva Dal. Was born in Bangalore in 1903. Her father was a civil servant and her mother was a supporter of both Pandita Ramabai and Sri Aurobindo. At the age of 11, she was married to Krishna Rao, but he unfortunately died just over a year later. As a child widow and with her father also dead, Kamala Devi moved with her mother to Madras in 1917. She met the Chattopadhyay family from Hyderabad and married to Harindranath in 1919 in a civil registry ceremony. A few months after their marriage, Harindranath traveled to Cambridge to study for a PhD at the university. Kamala Devi was left behind alone in India. It was up to Kamala Devi's family to finance her to travel to Britain to join her husband in 1920. Kamala Devi also wished to study in UK. Her interest in social work led her to enroll in a social work diploma course at Bedford College, London. The course in sociology combined with practical training which allowed Kamala Devi to visit slums in London. Before she left for England, she had been inspired by her mother's contacts and the political climate in India to pledge herself to Gandhi's work. Husband and wife returned to India in 1922 via Europe, and a visit with her Harindranath's brother, the exiled revolutionary Virendranath. It is said that the indispensable contribution of Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay remains lost in the shadows of history. The legacy of bravery, feminism and co-working she has left continues to inspire the youth of today. Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay epitomized modern Indian women by championing their very cause. Kamala Devi was a pioneer in all sense, a freedom fighter, an entrepreneur, a reformer, a feminist. Her life was enveloped by tragedy. She was a victim of worst kind of traditional practice. Being widowed in her earlier years, the death of her father, the ill treatment of her mother, followed by the death of her sister. But none of this even stopped her from pursuing the larger cause. Her formative years coincided with the development of the Indian national movement. Public figures such as Gokhale, Annie Besant, Ranade were common in her everyday life and provided political inspiration. Art and theatre also played a major role in her life. She used theatre as a medium to promote the social issues and as a catalyst for transformation of living legendary marks in the field. Among other institutions that Kamala Devi helped create and nurture were the Sangeet Natak Academy and the Indian International Center, which are a successful institution even today. She actively participated in the civil disobedience movement, despite Gandhiji said that women will not participate in the movement. She was ardent feminist. Kamala Devi also emphasized for a uniform civil code to promote gender equality and justice. She worked hard for the prevention of child marriage. She worked for improving the equality in women's education during the independence movement. She took the onus of protection of Indian craft industry on herself. Her involvement with the craft was deep. She traveled the length and breadth of country, safeguarding it. From the 1950s, Kamala Devi turned increasingly to the revival and promotion of India's rich, varied and endangered craft traditions. She established the All India Handicrafts Board and headed it for 20 years. She formed cooperatives to market the products of craftsmen and to provide them credit and instituted awards to motivate them. This was one of the earliest examples of self-help group. She urged state governments to cut out middlemen and deal directly with craftsmen, source their products and sell them through their own emporia. That Indian crafts are still alive and moreover have a visible national and international presence is owed more to Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay than to any other individual. She worked for women and their development. Being a true feminist, here was the most desirable notion of feminism which is contested even today. According to her, the women's movement did not seek to make women either fight men or imitate them. It rather seeks to instill in them a consciousness of their own faculties and function and create a respect for those of other gender. Her ideologies were based on how women must be recognized as a social and economic factor. It is a tragic how tradition puts a lower value on home production and services. This non-pecuniary and non-competitive character has lowered the prestige of women. She has become increasingly involved in the women's movement, lobbying for better working conditions for women in factories and farms and for their right to paid maternity leave. Kamala Devi had brief, direct political presence. She stood for the first general election and lost the race only by 55 votes. However, after independence, she refused to enter formal politics. Kamala Devi was also an original thinker whose writings on politics and social reform continue to speak to us today. Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay died in 1988, leaving her imprints on the Indian society. It is, however, sad that a figure with such indispensable contribution remains lost in the shadows of history. The legacy of bravery, feminism, and co-working she has left continues to inspire the youth of today. For more biographies like this, keep watching The Talk Show.